I'm going to show you how I created my September bullet journal spread. So this is the final thing that I did. It did not turn out to be as good as I wanted it to be, but I'm quite happy with it. So I'm going to take you step by step on the pages that I created. So this first page is actually just the calendar, a quote, and some events and goals for this month. As you guys know, I did not do a monthly spread last month and I decided that I did not need it, so I didn't do it this month also. So this next page is for expenses and mood tracker. The expenses page is just as it was in the last month, and the mood tracker is the same as well. Next up we have this habit tracker. It's also just basic, similar to what I did the last time. And then we have blog ideas and YouTube ideas page. Now this page is something that I realized that I needed to use because it was quite useful for me. I could jot down all my ideas in one place and I liked it. This page is actually a new addition to my setup. This is a schedule page. So what it basically is YouTube and blog posts that I will be posting. This is basically just a schedule for them. If I have filmed the video, if I have posted the pictures, if I have clicked the pictures and stuff like that. So just so I don't miss out on anything, and the blog and the YouTube video can go live when it needs to be. And then this next page is just for Instagram tracking. Pretty basic. This is also a new addition. And this last page is a brain dump page, just like the one I did last time. So these are the pages. I will be starting my weekly spread from this page onwards. But yeah, this is pretty much it. These are all the things that I realized that I needed in my monthly spread. So now you can watch me do this as I set up my bullet journal, decorate it. I decided that I wanted the color for this month to be pink. There is no reason behind it, I just felt like it. Also, since I don't have a lot of brush pens and the ones that I do have don't really work well with this bullet journal, I was very limited in my options actually. So this Camlin brush pen, the pink one, does bleed through these pages, but the thing is that it's a light color and it wouldn't have mattered, so I picked this color instead. So more than a choice, it was a matter of actually the stuff that I did have. So this is just me doing the basic calendar, and then I made 2 columns instead of 1 like the last time. These columns are for events and goals. I did them separately, and then I decided that the blue that I used before didn't look as bright and dark, so I took a different blue pen and I did the whole number again. So this is the quote page. This was actually a very basic quote that I wanted to do. I had this extra page left over, so I didn't know what to do with it, so I decided that instead of doing a quote later this month, maybe I could do it here. So it says, life is tough but so are you, and then there's this yellow sun in the background. I used my Camlin brush pens for this yellow background. So it was basic pretty, but the thing is that these pages couldn't hold the water well. So as you can see, the pages have warped. This page has warped specifically. So yeah. Next up, we are going to do the expense tracker over here. As I told you, it's pretty basic, just the 4 columns: date, items, and plus and minus. So I realized that this brush pen that I'm using is not very it actually has a very thick tip, so I couldn't have written expense tracker as a whole because it didn't allow me to write smaller words, so I just wrote expensive instead. Next up, I'm doing the heading for habit tracker and mood tracker. So this is it, and the mood tracker is going to be just like the last time, just the dates and the days and a scale from 1 to 10. quote tracker turned out. Next up we have the habit tracker. Now this is going to be the same as well. It's very basic, just the numbers, the dates and the days. So here I'm writing the dates and these are the days, and then I'll just be writing all the habits that I want to track. Next page is YouTube and blog video YouTube video ideas and blog post ideas. So this is pretty basic. I didn't make any columns or partitions for this one. I just wrote the heading because I want my space to write whatever I want. And this page, this layout for schedule, is something that I really like and I really want to try it out. I'm very excited about it. So this, as you can see, is a schedule for YouTube, and these columns are for if I have filmed the video, if I have edited it, if I have scheduled it, and if it's posted or not. And the same goes for blog as well. This is something that will help me keep track. Now this is Instagram post tracker. I wanted to track how my posts are doing, but most importantly I wanted to track the time that would be most appropriate for me to post the pictures or the content. So that's that. And now this last quote I decided to do because I ended up having an extra page again. So I realized that maybe I could write something else over here. So this is actually a piece of poetry from Christopher Poindexter again. So this is me just using a Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip brush pen, which is my all-time favorite, and I am just going ahead and writing the poetry as it is. This is how the quote turned out, and I am pretty happy with it. It's very simple, very basic, but yet it just pops out. So this is pretty much it for the bullet journal setup for September, and now you can watch it from complete to end. This is a flip through, and let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it, and if you liked it, and if you have any suggestions, please feel free to tell me anytime. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good time.